Hello everybody, this is Mike History 2, and today we'll be starting a new series about the history of countries. So I've already done the history of Canada, that's pretty much it. So today I'll be doing the history of Kiribati, and I'm sure everyone in this, everyone listening knows exactly where Kiribati is, right? Well, okay, no, probably nobody does. But that's why I'm making this video for you. So Kiribati is basically an island in the Pacific Ocean right here. And so now let's talk about its history. So the history of Kiribati begins in 1606 when Pedro Fernandes de Queiros, a Portuguese explorer working for Spain, saw Buritari and the Makin archipelago, becoming the first European to see Kiribati. In 1764, John Byron passed through the islands on his circumnavigation of the world on HMS Dolphin, becoming the first British explorer to see it. In 1788, Thomas Gilbert in the Charlotte and John Marshall in the Scarborough passed through the Abemama, Aranuka, Tarawa, Abaying, and Butaritari, and the Kuria and Makin archipelagos. In 1820, the islands were named the Gilbert Islands in Thomas Gilbert's honor by Adam Johann von Krusestern, the first Russian to circumnavigate the world, although he sounds German. Anyways, in 1824, the French explorer Louis Isidore Duperry became the first person to map Kiribati on the astrolabe during his circumnavigation of the Earth. Whalers, blackbirders, and merchant vessels arrived in great numbers in the 19th century, and the resulting upheaval caused local conflicts and introduced damaging European diseases. In an effort to restore a measure of order, the Gilbert Islands and the neighboring Ellis Islands, now Tuvalu, were declared as British protectorate by Captain Davis of HMS Royalist on May 27, 1892, making it part of the United Kingdom as part of the Gilbert and Ellis Islands, which is a part of the Greater British Western Pacific Territories. In 1900, Banaba joined the Gilbert and Ellis Islands, and in 1916, Tabuayereyan, Tokelau, and Teraina joined as well. In 1919, Kiritimati joined as well, but this was contested by the United States, which claimed it as well. In 1926, Tokelau joined New Zealand, but in 1937, the Phoenix Islands joined. In 1939, World War II broke out, and in 1942, Japan conquered the Gilbert and Ellis Islands, but they were reconquered the next year. In 1972, the Line Islands joined the Gilbert and Ellis Islands. The Ellis Islands self-determination referendum in 1974, in that referendum, the Ellis Islands voted for independence, so the next year it was separated from the Gilbert Islands. In 1977, the Gilbert Islands became autonomous, and finally the next year, in 1978, they elected Yeremia Tabai as the first president. On July 12, 1979, Kiribati finally became independent, and the United States finally relinquished its claim. Although Kiribati doesn't face any major problems, there is separatism in Banaba, which wants to join Fiji. This is because Banaba was devastated by phosphate mining and most inhabitants moved to Fiji when they became citizens. Anyways, this was a short video, but I hope you enjoyed this. That was a history of Kiribati for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'm sure you've learned something new.